Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is part 4 of IG model Gorgeous Doll exposing rapper Future and her relations that she has had with Future for the last 5 years. Now, if you have not seen this whole series, if you have not checked out part 1, part 2, part 3, make sure you check those out before you check out this video. Now, I want you guys to stay tuned in this video because you will hear Gorgeous Doll let us know that allegedly rapper Future be pillow talking. So she knows certain things that he went through in his other relationships with women in and out of the industry and his baby mamas. She says that she knows certain stories about him and Lori Harvey, him and Des Dior. Who knows if she's going to come out and expose it, but she does let us know. Just because those women have not spoken out and said anything to social media about the things that they went through with Future doesn't mean that Future didn't put them through some gruesome things as well. They just haven't said anything about it, okay? She's the only one who's speaking out, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into where this begins at first. Now, we know back in 2019, Future, he posted to his Insta story, and he said that he has 5 wives. He said on his Insta story, I have 5 wives, by the way. Love them all to DEATH, okay? So I guess she decides to post, maybe these are old text messages allegedly between her and Future. And he's saying, allegedly, this is Future. He says, I'm already married to 2. You will be the 4, LOL. She said, why you think someone want to be your BM when after a certain amount of kids, child support is non-existent? Laughing my A off. And she said, ain't seen a wedding yet. Then this is when Future says, allegedly, you will be the only wife that effed my friends. Ciao. Anyways, then she puts the sleeping emojis. He says, how cute. And then she says, I'm at the hospital right now, and I just don't want you to have any more kids. So, I don't know. It seems like she was insinuating in these text messages that maybe she had a abortion because she didn't want to be pregnant by Future and have another one of his children. Okay? So, this is where this kind of starts. Now, as for today, that's when she starts to post videos going off once again because she says that she's getting H rest, okay? And then she starts to go into other details about things that she knows. She ends up calling the police. Child, this situation is really getting crazy. But ultimately, she did say that she is building a case against rapper Future. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these Gorgeous Doll videos.
Oh, write a book. Babe, the book has already been being prepped, okay? And that's the thing, is it's like, I'm not dumb. That's what y'all gotta realize. I'm not dumb. Far from it. You can almost call me like a genius, okay? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know the life I live. I know exactly what's going on. Yes, I had to smarten up. That's one thing I had to do was smarten up. It's girls in the same position as me who are going to sit there in silence. Okay? Me, I'm going to get my bag. Every time and any time. And I encourage girls to do the same thing. And that's why you see so many people doing story times. When I was doing story times a year ago, 2 years ago, everybody was, oh, she don't know, nobody cares. Babe, look. I'm cooking. I'm cooking good too. Okay? I know what I'm doing. Don't ever count me out. Counting me out is what gets everybody. Why do you keep playing with me? Because now I gotta keep going. And everybody, the whole world should see what I'm talking about. That you're a narcissist, psychotic weirdo. You are so pressed. I have you put nanny pressed. Literally pressed. On me, right? Stop. If I'm irrelevant, you don't know me, or why are you letting me bother you? Why are you letting me bother you? You keep trying to take me off the map. You keep trying. I'm gonna keep coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back. Like, it's getting annoying. It's really getting annoying. So now when I say, yeah, everybody in support of me, tell them you go mass report every page, his Apple, iTunes, Spotify account, Pandora account, every account that this man has. Because why are you trying to silence me? You're trying to silence me from the trauma that I've been through. Do you know what that's equivalent to? Do you know what? Listen, I'm about to call the police. I'm about to do a report on y'all. Why do you think I'm playing? Literally. Calling the police. Bullying. Documenting everything. What?
Miami Police, how can I help you?
Yes, I need an officer to pull up to submit a report, against, please.
What's the address? Okay, so, and what's going on, ma'am?
So, pretty much, I have an ex who, and he literally, social media, my lawyer told me to call the police to document it, just because we're going to be in a lawsuit as well from all this situation.
So when did this happen?
It's been happening the past 3 days.
So what you're going to have to do now, ma'am, you're going to have to go to the local police department to make that police report.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll be down shortly.
You're welcome.
Bye. I'm not playing. I'm going to build a case. I'm going to build the craziest case against you that you've ever seen. Because you're that I feed my family. Yeah, so I'm about to get dressed to go to the police department and literally report you and document everything going on. Everything. And the one thing about it is, in court, if a timeline matches up. Listen, I'm literally going to make sure that your label calls a meeting. I'm such a problem. And then here's the thing, right? Is what people don't understand. I don't care if it's his cousin, mama, sister, uncles, and daddy reporting me. Not only am I going to open an investigation, I'm going to push it so far that they track the IP addresses of everybody who is doing it. Like, I don't think y'all realize that when you file a lawsuit, right? When you have lawyers that you work with, they pay investigators to do stuff like this. And one thing about it, I'm not going to stop now, because it's like, you are so pressed. You and the stable, so pressed. I've stopped talking about it. You had what, 2 days? Barely? Let it go, Grandpa. Let it go. Because you do not understand the depths to take this situation. Like, I thought you knew me. I really thought you knew me. And I thought you would understand how far. But one thing about it is, I think you forgot who. Really? And get dressed. But the only reason why this is such a big deal is because I cleared my name. Like, I just imagine, right? Because it's a lot of them, right? You probably, and mind you, I'm one of them, okay? Like, I know, listen, every time, like I said, every time they call him about me, he calls, right? So it's like, I know that he gets reported to a lot about me, okay? And my biggest thing is this, right? Is that whatever you were saying back to them to make them think that, oh, I'm crazy and all this other stuff, whatever, you're just mad because publicly I just proved you to be a liar, which everybody should know you're a liar. But it's like, you're mad that you got caught lying. I don't care. Like, you're washed to the ground. I literally cannot, like, you're a great artist, person. So it's like, you've built a life off of being this horrible person, especially to women. And so then you get a problem when someone comes calling you out and clears their name. And then the thing about it is, like, you would not be mad if the internet was dragging me down to pieces. You wouldn't be trying to get my page reported. You wouldn't be trying to do none of this stuff you're doing. But it's like, you're literally trying to stop what's already in my path. And that's one thing that I think you forget, right? Is that I was Gorgeous Doll when I lost weight and had a following from girls who followed me and my journey. period, state to state, okay? You kept getting me wiped off the map, okay? Having a year. That is annoying. And it's like, at this point, you're just not up to par with how TikTok works. Really. Like, for real. You're used to, like, you know, Facebook and MySpace and early Instagram. But it's like, if they were beating me down like they do every other girl that comes out here and says something about you that you did, like, example, the one girl you abandoned, oh, I'm good, love, and joy. Didn't even make sure she got a flight home, right? And when she came out, it's funny. Or this last baby mama that you laid down with and got pregnant, not the last, but the last. You laid down and got pregnant, and then you let the whole internet scrutinize her and literally call her, like, you loved that they ate her up and called her this horrible person, gave her this rep. And it's like, no, you laid down with her, you produced that baby, and then you want to, oh, well, yeah, make it okay. And that's the thing that, like, what men have to understand, like, did you do it? That's all you want. Did you do it? That's the main question. Did you do it? Yes or no? You lie, then proof gets brought out. Oh, yeah, now you're a liar. We can't trust you. We don't trust you. And the last thing I'm going to say, right, is these girls, right, these famous girls that y'all be like, oh, they just sat so cute and been so quiet. I got some stories, okay? I know all the tea. Literally. Lori involves a grocery store, but please stop. Stop. Because at the end of the day, just because somebody doesn't come online and publicly say this person did this to me, doesn't mean that they're not or haven't dealt with. Okay? Literally. I gotta say it right here. That man is evil. Okay? And you talk. I shouldn't even know why you. I shouldn't even know that. And that lets me know that you talked. Because I shouldn't even know that situation, actually. And now that I just, like, literally thought about it, messy. Very messy. And you run that mouth. My homegirl's coming over, so I'm going to chill for a second.